Hello, this is a little appendix to the videos I made about the Rittenhouse trial. As you can see from my sweater, I am making them all in the same day. That is, I am making them on November the 20th. So I made one about the trial, and then I made another about the media. And something occurred to me while I was watching reaction videos about the whole business. You see, several people who do have legal backgrounds have said the same thing. They can't understand A, why the case was brought at all, but B, how the prosecutor could have made such a mess of it. How he kept doing things wrong, how he kept asking the wrong questions, or questions he didn't know the answer to, and then got flattened by his own prosecution witness. That was very weird. And then he ended it by picking up a gun. In light of what we know about what happened with Alec Baldwin, what, 2 weeks ago? A few days ago. He knew how dangerous that was. He picked up this gun and aimed it at the jury or the court or whatever. And it just seemed to me completely bizarre. And I heard the last video I watched, a lawyer said anyone with any legal training at all would know this was a no-brainer. There is no way the state could have won this case. And the whole business was strange because the prosecutor took it on. Well, that's his job. But then he acted in a, and I might have made a better job of the prosecution than him. And so, I started to wonder how this could have happened. I mean, the man's not a fool. He's a well-known and probably fairly well-respected lawyer. He must have known he was making those mistakes. That's what went through my mind. And then it occurred to me, well, look, this is such an off-the-wall theory that I'm not even going to try to monetize it. And because of that, I do beg you to, do what you can, like, subscribe, share it. I'm not making this video for money, I'm just sort of spitballing, because there's something very odd going on, really odd, very, very strange. You don't know why a legal system could have come up with such towering incompetence. And the only answer I can think of, and of course I could be completely wrong, but this did occur to me, that it was intentional. Now, why would it be intentional? Does the state not want to convict Rittenhouse? No. Obviously they did. But what they did want to do was punish him. And they wanted to punish him so that other people wouldn't do what he did. Now, my own opinions about a 17-year-old kid with a gun are completely irrelevant. I think he was wrong to be there, myself. But he had every legal right to be there, so that's my opinion doesn't matter. What really, my wild imagining is, let's just imagine a situation where a state wants to punish somebody and there's no way they can get at them legally. What if they took them to trial knowing that they would lose the case? And then what if they thought, if we lose the case because it's a mistrial, then we'll have to try it again, won't we? And we can't lose on that one because either the jury is so bored it just convicts him to stop the, please make it stop type of situation, or at least this kid has to go through the same process again. And as we know, the process is often the punishment. What if that were the aim? You act so badly in the courtroom, you point a gun at the jury, you ask silly questions, you bring charges that you know are not legally charges in the legal system of the country, of the state you are the prosecutor in. And then you act so badly there's a mistrial. And then the kid spends another year before the trial comes up, and then has to go through the whole process again. Isn't this a very good walloping? Isn't this a great way to drive an 18-year-old to rash action? Well, it did cross my mind. What do you think? Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.